believe that the moment...
Okay, so here's a video from Tim Pool debating a pro-abortion guy, and normally it's actually really tough for Tim Pool to get on people that are very much on the left to get on, but this guy was more than nice to get on, and this looks like YAF TV edited it a little bit, so we're just going to take a look at this video and see how this guy does.
After the child is outside of the birth canal,
Sure.
that they are now endowed with human rights.
Yes.
Interesting.
How...
Okay, so his basic argument, like a lot of people that support abortion, is that a child is not alive until he exits his mother's womb, and then when he exits the mother's womb, he is already a full person with full rights.
When they are inside of the mother, literally anything you do to them is acceptable because they're inside of the mother.
Oh, no, I don't think anything is acceptable, but I think the mother should still have the choice, ultimate authority over what happens to her body.
Okay, so this is a little bit off. So he thinks not everything is acceptable to do in the wound of when a baby is in utero, but yet she should have the ultimate decision. So if she wants to do an abortion, as long as the baby hasn't gone out, she can, but he also seems like they can't do that also. It seems like he's sort of confused on this topic.
But there's a child inside of her body.
Hold on. What about
Yes.
meth?
In the meth.
Like, should she be allowed to do meth?
Yeah.
Good question.
Okay, so right here, Tim Pool asked a very good question. If the baby inside the mother's womb is not human, and the mother decides to do meth, she's doing whatever she wants with her body, and the embryo is just a bunch of cells, it's not a human, so therefore it really shouldn't matter what the mother does.
I think if someone is doing meth while they're pregnant, that it is completely acceptable for something like, I don't know what the name of the service is in the United States.
Child services?
I guess
Child
DCFS
services?
would be...
Oh,
Yeah.
it's her body, though.
You've used my logic against me.
Okay, so now this seems confusing because on one hand, a woman using meth while a child is still in the womb, an embryo is being affected by meth, and he's saying needs to call child services because she's endangering a child. But if you believe in abortion, you should actually be okay with the mother doing meth because technically, if a mother should do whatever she can to her body, so if she decides to inject dangerous drugs that will affect the embryo, it should be okay logically, which makes sense by Tim Pool.
Yeah, it's her body.
If she wants to do meth, what's the big deal?
The big deal is that she's intentionally trying to kill a child.
Okay, so now he just backtracked because if you believe that the embryo is just a bunch of cells and not a human body, so then there's nothing wrong with the woman doing that. But now he's actually saying that you're endangering a child. So now he's saying that the embryo inside the woman is a child. So it looks like he totally misunderstands his position or has a moral dilemma himself with what he thinks about it.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
DJ Holly said it, right?